Hello and welcome to Smaulgld's Perth Mint Gold Sales Update for the month of November 2016. Perth Mint Gold sales rose 73% in November. Perth Mint Gold sales topped 50,000 ounces for the third month in a row. They were 54,747 ounces sold in November versus 31,644 ounces sold last November, or up 73%. Part of that rise is due to the Perth Mint introducing the new 2017 Australian Rooster coin a couple of months back, but also because of the general trend towards retail sales of gold being on the up and up. You can buy that gold lunar coin, the 1 ounce coin. It sells for about the same price as the US coin, but I know some people have a preference for Perth Mint coins over US or Canadian coins. In any event, that coin is a limited edition, I believe, so there's some collectible value, I suppose. And if you do buy the coin through Smaulgld, Smaulgld gets a small commission. I have to disclose that. That's how we make money from the site and pay for the operating expenses. But you pay no more, no less than if you'd visited the site directly. Let's get to the sales for the month of November. As we talked about a couple of days ago, the American Gold Eagle sales were also high. They were at their highest level in November this year, with 129,000 1-ounce American Gold Eagle coins sold. And they also sold, as we talked about yesterday, 29,500 1-ounce American Gold Buffalo coins. So sales at the U.S. Mint are elevated, and sales at the Perth Mint are also. The sales were over 50,000 ounces for 3 months in a row, something that rarely happens at the Perth Mint. But you can see where we had post-Brexit, there was kind of a drop-off in gold sales, I guess because the collapse and crisis didn't happen. And then we see by September people moving back into gold. We have an Italian referendum coming up. We still don't know what Donald Trump is going to do. The financial system and the banking system, especially in Italy, Deutsche Bank, none of those problems have been solved. The United States, $19 trillion to $20 trillion deficit. Doesn't look like it's going lower anytime soon, so it looks like retail investors are plowing into gold. As I mentioned, if you're interested in a 2017 Australian Gold Rooster coin, unlike the Gold Buffalo, the Rooster is made in a small 1/10 ounce size, which makes it affordable. And again, it costs about the same as a 1/10 ounce American Gold Eagle coin. I'll put a link to the two coins below, so you don't have to go to the website if you don't want to. You can order directly from the YouTube channel. You can also check out other Australian gold coins. They also have a gold kangaroo. Most people know about the silver kangaroo, but they also have a gold kangaroo coin, and you can check them out at BGASC and JM Bullion and Money Metals Exchange. But let's take a look at what I was talking about, the 3 months in a row of over 50,000 ounces. Now, occasionally you get these spikes at the Perth Mint. This goes back to 2014. It's very rare that you get 3 months in a row of over 50,000 ounces of gold sold. Now, you can buy the 1/10 ounce there from Money Metals Exchange. The one thing to know about the Perth Mint is the Perth Mint is more of a gold shop than a silver shop. And that kind of changed in September 2015 when the Perth Mint introduced the silver kangaroo to kind of make up for as a bullion coin rather than as a limited edition coin. All the other silver coins that the Perth Mint used to make, the kookaburra, the bird was a kookaburra, is what it's called, yes, and the koalas, and the other coins that they made were all limited editions. They weren't meant to be a bullion coin produced in amounts subject to demand. Well, when they came out with the silver kangaroo, that changed everything. That coin was minted in amounts to meet demand, and they sold 3.5 million of it in its first month in September 2005. However, the Perth Mint historically is a gold refiner. It has sold more gold than silver, but on a proportional basis, it's sold more gold than the other mints have. In August 2016, for example, the U.S. Mint sold 1.28 million ounces of silver Eagle coin, the 50,000 1-ounce coins. So their silver to gold ratio was 25 to 1. So was the Perth mints. But the U.S. mint, if you recall from a couple of days ago, the podcast we did, in 2014, the U.S. mint sold 105 times more 1 ounce silver coins than they did 1 ounce gold coins. The Perth mint has never been that high. The Perth mint generally trades in the 20 to 1 range. Let's go. These are all the numbers for August, September, October, November. You can check them out at the website, or if you can look at them on the screen. But let's go to the most recent November. So in November, the U.S. Mint sold 3 million American Silver Eagles and 129 1 ounce American Gold Eagles, and their ratio was 23 to 1. And that's the lowest it's been in a long time. But if you look at the Perth Mint, this is just it was 17 or 18 to 1 with 984,000 ounces of silver to 54,000 ounces of gold. But if you go back before the introduction of the silver kangaroo in 2014 and 15, the gold silver ratio sometimes is in the single digits because they did not have million ounce months of selling silver like they have basically almost every month since September 2015. So the silver to gold sales ratio was much lower, but still they're selling a decent amount of silver and the gold sales are picking up. So we're seeing a convergence of the Perth mint selling more silver, continuing to sell fair amounts of gold, and now even more, but now the U.S. mint also selling larger amounts of gold. Now the gold silver ratio, as we talked about, is still over 70, although I expect it perhaps will drop a bit if the mentality is that we're going to have more industry due to Trump's infrastructure programs, increased military spending. That may put some of the pressure on silver supply, although we have seen that supply and demand have yet to really drive the prices of silver and gold, because silver's been in a deficit for years, and in 2013, 14, 15 we saw tremendous amounts of silver demand, especially out of India, and then also in the sovereign mint coin sales. They hit a record last year. They're lower this year, but the price didn't rise in 2015. Now some say there's a lag effect. I don't know. You would think if there is a deficit and that there is greater demand than supply, that the price will rise. But in any event, if it trades on sentiment, and the sentiment is that there's going to be more military spending, more need for silver, more need for copper, more need for raw materials, commodities, then perhaps silver might get a bigger boost than gold, but you never know. Just throwing that out there. You can put your comments below on the website or below this YouTube video. Let me know what you think on the demand for silver and gold, and also there could be an increased demand for gold as well. One never knows. Anyway, there's some more links on how to purchase the gold rooster and also the kangaroos. You could check those out. If you're also interested in making a small donation, I would appreciate that. That's also another way that Smaulgld funds the site. Coming up, I'm going to do a report on the dark side of a cashless society. It's something I've been working on for a few years, and I finally posted the first part of the series, I think over a year ago, and it got picked up by, well, we'll talk about the whole cashless society sometime next week. We'll have that up, and we'll also have the, in case you missed the top gold and silver stories of the week tomorrow. We'll also put out the Perth Mint silver sales, which we haven't done yet. Thanks again for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.